We are low on carrier games. Alright. Let's get this going. LOL off. Alright, I'm gonna slow down, do my characteristic screenshots. That's an interesting camo scheme. Is that the... What is that? Is that the French? We've got the Corgi flag. So whenever I see a Corgi flag, I like to try to find a way to make sure that it shows proudly on the screen. So maybe something like that. I don't know about you guys, I definitely miss Nico. Everybody else is doing fine in wargaming, but it definitely feels a little bit different without him and some of the others around. Like Trevzer, we've lost a few others, I think, from behind the scenes. All right. Much as the player base hates, and people need to understand what they deal with. Carriers, yeah. Okay, just catching up on chat. So, Isokaze has gone through some changes from when I played it. Her torpedoes are 7-kilometer range, and I believe they got nerfed. They used to be a lot stronger, if I recall correctly. Your detectability range by SIA is 5.3, so I think that means you're running Concealment Expert. I would love to... what is this? More for us. I would recommend running premium consumables, especially speed boost and smoke. This is a carrier game, so you have to be careful not to get too isolated from the rest of your team. You've got 3 destroyers over here, of which only one of them is a real threat to you because they're destroyers. These 2 destroyers have deep water torps, so you could knife fight with them and they can't knife fight back, which is kind of funny. So I would say that's an opportunity that is going to be missed. Also, you need to turn off your anti-air. That's by default the P key. I've rebounded myself to the tilde key, but you need to turn off your anti-air. You were just spotted because I believe your anti-air guns started firing. Yeah, very heavy nerfs. Yeah. Yeah, this is. I think you're right, Seabear. This is the camo. You change colors. Yeah, it's kind of ugly, to be honest. What I really hate about the carriers is that the players are so unequal, make a huge difference. Absolutely, there's a massive disparity between skill. So if you've got a friend that's really good in carriers, or even just adequate in carriers, div up with them and you can do stuff. All right, slowing down for a second. Here's a perfect example of what are your priorities? Question mark. All right, if your priority is to cap this base, you just lost that because you took hits. So what you should have done is you should have smoked up and stopped as soon as this fighter was spotting you. If your priority is killing ships, you are in the wrong spot. Because, I mean, all you can do is maybe torp these guys. Speaking of which, where are your torps? Why haven't you launched any yet? The big people you want to shoot are down here. Now, one thing you could do, because again, these destroyers mean nothing to you since they have deep water torps, is you could go with speed boost, and speed boost right through the channel and right to the carrier. Carrier's a Langley, not going to move very fast at all. Judging by where these bombers came up, the Langley is over here. Is your range less? Let me take a look. You might be right. Firing is 2.6. Yeah, so leave them on. That's true. Sorry guys, I'm used to all the high tier meta destroyer action. As the Kolberg takes torps and bombs. Goodbye, Kolberg. Rip Kolberg. Let's all say it together. Rip Kolberg. Sigh. Pro tip, if you're in a cruiser and there's a carrier playing and you're spotted and there are bombers coming in, the last thing you want to do is full stop. There you go. Panic torpedoes in the same spot. No. Don't be afraid to use your guns, by the way. There you go. So, you definitely want to send your torps to multiple locations, assuming that the enemy destroyer is going to turn in, like he did. Yeah, the Isokaze did shoot down a plane. That's correct. Again, what's he gonna do? All he can do is fire guns at you. You have the ability to fire torps at him, too. So don't run from that situation. Torps are back. Torp him. The plane died from laughing at anti-air on the ship, yeah, I suppose so. That Corbeil is AFK. So why is the carrier not dropping on him? I mean, come on. Just... So, carrier's doing typical carrier things. I must kill the opposite carrier! Arr! On the bright side, he just gave you a free kill. Assuming this guy doesn't come back, so... That's a big assumption. More important targets than AI? I don't know. This is a personal thing for me, but when I see a target that's AFK, I want him dead as quickly as possible, because, let's face it, he can come back up pretty quick. Your team is falling apart, by the way. You disagree on the snipe? Why do you disagree on the snipe? Alright, turn away from the Corbeil, that's enough. He's dead no matter what. Now's your chance to go kill the carrier. Okay. Saru, I think you're trying to say, why is he going after the carrier? Never gonna one-shot a... You actually can. So, against a Langley, if you're in a Langley, it's actually quite easy to carrier snipe. You torp him, and force him to DCP immediately, and then you follow up with bombs, and then they flood. Or, sorry, they burn. And they typically burn to death. Even if they survive, they take a full fire, full duration fire, which means that they will, you know, basically not be able to launch planes, not be able to do anything while on fire. Hello, Duckman, how's it going? So, I mean, your team's lost, and I think as a destroyer captain, I was saying earlier, you had the ability to go after those two Shenyangs and you didn't. And that's obviously what needed to happen. Yeah, it's harder and harder to snipe as you move up the tiers. Smoke is useless here. There's no point in smoking. You've got nothing to shoot at and nothing to... Well, the Wyoming, I guess, but yeah, smoke is dumb here. Don't smoke. Absolutely, Ducky. I'll take Clan Battles replay, sure. So yeah, you just wasted your last smoke consumable there. But anyway, as far as sniping carriers are concerned, you can carrier snipe relatively easily all the way up to tier 8 when they start getting defensive fire. Even then, you can still snipe a carrier at tier 8, 9, or 10. You just have to be a lot better at managing when you're going in and stuff. I ground up the Ranger back when Strike was the only loadout for her, and I learned very early how to be very good at CV sniping. and it came in incredibly handy. The other nice thing about sniping the enemy carrier is then you don't have to worry about their fighters. I know you said you can control the other CV through fighters, but when I play carrier, I absolutely hate with a passion the people that think that it's their job to pretty much stop you from enjoying the game at all and using their fighters to block everything that you do. You're wandering into detection range here. Bad idea. You better hope that he's not paying attention. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. No. And when you shoot him, he starts taking damage. He goes, what's shooting me? He sees a destroyer, says, oh, I guess I'll have to move forward now. And then all your torps are gone. Wasted. So that was a bad play there. You're getting very lucky that this guy... Oh, you're being targeted now. He's probably targeting you and reacting to your position immediately. Okay, sounds good, Ducky. Send it away. Fortunately for you, this guy took way too long to react. But that was... yeah, don't do that. That's not going to help you. Alright, Campbelltown needs torpedoes. Send torpedoes. Your torpedoes are so quick reload-wise. There's no reason to not be spamming torpedoes right now. This is a good battle, though, for you. You've got some really good damage, 103,000, high caliber, death strike, all that good stuff, and I think you're not done. But once again, you sent all 3 torps to the exact same spot. When you face better players, they will maneuver just a little bit, and then all your torpedoes are wasted. So try not to get into that habit there. It's kind of a fun tune. Never heard this one before. So you only got 3 torpedoes, so he changed directions. And he's healing back, so hey, that's great. More opportunities for you to do damage. And because his health is so low, shoot the Campbelltown. Screw this guy. There's no point in shooting the North Carolina. You've already done that. Also, by shooting now, you're going to be detected for 20 seconds, even if you kill this guy and go invisible. Nice. And those other torps might even hit... No, they're not. The island TDS blocked it. Yeah, probably. What he means by that is that the island blocked the torpedo. Okay, good. Now you're spamming torps. That's what you should do as a proper as a proper Japanese destroyer. Definitely a lot of wasted time here. I'm pretty sure the carrier knows to do that, to move to the 10 line. Oh! And that is why you spam torps. Now you need to be heading into B cap. Well, I mean, or you could go after the Corvette, sure. Yeah, go after the Corvette. Why not? More damage. What do you guys think in the chat? Would you go into B cap or would you stick around? Yeah, he's not left anymore. Too early on the torps. Well, actually, they might have range. Because the Corvette is coming in towards you, you've got the ability to get those torps off. Capping B is basically like an insurance policy, right? You guys are capping A. You need the points just in case the Turin or Wyoming goes down. Hey, what's up, Avalon? How's it going, sir? Kill who? Hey!
The enemy is about to win.
148,000 damage. Vampire is so low. Now, the Corbeil is being smart here. He knows that you're in B-cap. He knows that you sent torps at him, so he knows who it is that's there, and he's not going to go and chase after that. Now's a good opportunity to fire your guns if you wanted to. You get a couple of shots in. He just shot, so you can try to get him back on fire again. Now, he didn't take the shot there, which is, I mean, I suppose that's okay, because you kind of don't want him to know where you are, but like I said, that was an opportunity that you missed there. Sorry, I'm trying to click on the Corbeil here so you can kind of see what the target lead indicator is saying, but it's not working. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, this win is all but assured. Basically, more for us would have to go and get himself blapped in order to lose. Along with maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 of the other ships. Corbeil is slowing down, very smart. Alright, so Sea Bear, this is what I talked to you about in a previous game too. When you switch to torps like this, and then you switch out of it back to guns, and then you're looking at your target, guess what? You're telling him that you just torped. If he's got priority target. Vampire has to die. That's on you. Oh my god. You gotta watch out for his torps now. Oh, no damage penetration. And you're about to finally take the point lead. I'm not sure why you're slowing down though. There you go.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
So Mr. Steven Wozniak is doing a nice job of thinking where you're going to be and trying to dodge you. With this directioning, I'd almost turn around. If you want to torp him in the face, at least. So guys, on Twitch, we're kind of winding down here. Obviously, we'll check out Ducky's replay next, but any comments that you have for Mr. More For Us? Anything that you'd like to have seen done differently? If so, what is it? See, now you're basically just going to be chasing him forever, and because of the way he's moving, you need to be able to torp here, and that's never going to happen. He's never going to give you that torp option. He'd rather die to battleships than torps. Yeah, this game was pure luck. The enemy basically fed you. I wouldn't be surprised. I would definitely agree with that, I should say. Wozniak gets a kill! Now look at that, you can finally send your torps out. And once again, he immediately turns the opposite direction because he knows that you fired. He's definitely got priority target. Alright, well, this game is pretty much all but done, huh? What do you guys think? Is he gonna get that 7th kill? Place your bets now. And he gets it. 7. Oh man. What a dirty, dirty game. Well, that's why you do what you do, right?